Hello, I'm Florian Lungu, and I will talk to you a bit about a mastermind study that I will start on a book, Everyone Communicates, We Connect by John Maxwell. You see, John Maxwell is a leadership author, and he was voted the leadership guru years in a row, and he is an expert on communication. So we will take this book and we will break it down, and we will study on a 6-week mastermind. So I'm a leadership coach. I'm certified with the John Maxwell team, and I will share with you some principles that we will study in this mastermind. So first of all, the book is um, composed by 10 chapters, and we have 5 connecting principles and 5 connecting practices. And I will talk to you about the principles today. So first principle, it's connecting increases your influence in every situation. And I will challenge you to think about something that came into your life but didn't enter through a person, through someone else. You can pause the video a bit and think about that. For me, everything that is important and everything major in my life came through someone else. For example, now I'm in this position and I can talk to you because someone put it in my hand a book, one of John Maxwell's book. And I will remember always who that person is and what the book was. So see, this is something major for me and then came into my life through someone. So if this is true for you also, then the ability to connect and communicate with people, I think it's the most important skill that we can learn. So connecting, it's the ability to identify and relate with people in such a way that increases your influence with them. And what John teaches about influence, leadership, it's influence, nothing less, nothing more. So if you want to lead someone, if you want to lead people in your life, in your personal life, in your professional life, then you need to be able to connect with them. Secondly, communication, it's all about others. And the ability to connect with others begins with the attitude that we have towards people. How do we see people? If we see people as someone that can help us and someone that we can learn something from them, then we can connect with them. But if we see them from a position of superiority, then we cannot connect with them, because we don't spend the effort to put ourselves in their position, to understand them. So Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people to get what they want, they will help you to get what you want. So the key concept here is that you need to value people in order to be able to connect with them. And everything is about others. So we need to forget ourselves in the attempt to communicate and connect with others. The third principle is communication goes beyond words. And an important study of California University of Los Angeles discovered that face-to-face communication can be broken down in 3 major components: words, tone of voice, and body language. So what we say accounts for only 7% of what is believed. The way we say it accounts for 33%, and what others see in our body language, in our behavior, accounts for 58%. So more than 90% of the communication, it's non-verbal. So in your interactions with your customers. If you feel uncomfortable about the contract or about the discussions, then you will send these messages to them. So they will not be open to have a deal with you, to discuss with you, if they feel that you are uncomfortable. So pay attention to your body language. It says a lot more than your words. 4. Connecting always requires energy. So to connect with someone, you need to spend energy, because you need to put yourself in the other person's shoes in order to understand them. And you need to take initiative. Go first. Don't wait for someone to come to you and so they ask you something. Go first. Be the one asking questions. Be the one says hello. Be the one shaking the hand or someone when you meet someone for the first time. Then clarity. What you communicate needs to be clear, so people understand it easily. When you try to communicate the benefits of your product towards your customers, be clear. And this requires energy, because it requires preparation. You cannot be clear if you're not prepared. So these two components only will help you to connect with others, but both of them requires energy. The 5th principle, it's connecting is more skill than natural talent. And Ralph Waldo Emerson said that all great speakers were bad speakers first. So everybody was bad when started something new. I was really bad when I started what I do today. But everybody can learn it. So what makes people listen to you? Relationship. Who you know. If you know people that have a public image that you can borrow, that have trust in front of our audience or of your customers, you can borrow that trust. So you've been seen like a person who is worth to be listened, or who is worth to communicate with. So create a relationship that will help you to actually be seen as part of that group. Sacrifice. What have you done yet? What have you lived? What sacrifice have you done in your life? Have you made in your life that actually allows you to share your story with people that they will connect with? They will relate with your story. Insight. What kind of experience did you had? So all of this will help you in become a better communicator and connect. But everything can be learned. So you can create a relationship. You have experience that you already had in your life, and you will have new experience in your life that you can share with others. And also you can have insight from people that you know and from reflecting on your experience. So all of this is something that can be learned. This is just a small outline of the first part of the book that we will study during our 6 weeks mastermind. So if you want more, you can join us. You will get a lot more from discussing with the group all those principles. So we have practical steps that you can apply to your life and get feedback from the group. And I think the best thing about the mastermind study is that you cannot get this by just studying the book by yourself at home, because you will get the insight and then the feedback from the other participants that are in the same situation as you are, and they will understand you, and then you will relate with their stories. So that's the power of the mastermind. We put our minds together to get the most from the book, and I'm sure that you will benefit from that. So Yeah, if you are serious about your personal growth, I will say that this has to be shown in your bank account and in your calendar. So if something is important for you, you have to invest time and money in that thing. So if if you will join us, if you will be on the study, it will not make a major difference for me financially, but if you will join us, it will make a huge difference for you in your life, because you will put yourself in a growth environment. So sign up. I'm looking forward to see you on a study. Take care. Bye bye.